Emma Willard was born February 1787 in Berlin, Connecticut, the 16th of 17 children. Her father, a farmer, encouraged all of his children to read and think for themselves. Through this encouraged love of learning, she attended her first school in 1802. Just 2 years later, she began teaching there. And in another 2 short years, she was running the school. Her marriage to John Willard introduced her to his nephew. Through him, she learned the difference between men and women's education, and using his textbooks, was able to teach herself philosophy and geometry, subjects believed unlearnable by women. She opened her home in 1814 and ran the Middlebury Female Seminary, proving that women's education was not what it should be. 5 years later, she wrote a pamphlet asking the New York legislature to provide females with a new education. Though it was warmly regarded by Thomas Jefferson and John Adams, the pamphlet was ridiculed as academic studies for girls were contrary to God's will. The New York governor, DeWitt Clinton, invited her to open a school in his state. In 1821, using funds raised by the community, Emma opened the Troy Female Seminary. This school was the first to teach women math, science, and social studies, and still stands today, though it was renamed the Emma Willard School. Emma Willard published several textbooks as well as a book of poetry, though only one of her poems remains today, titled Rocked in the Cradle of the Deep. She left the school in 1838 and began traveling, writing, and lecturing. During her travels, she opened a women's school in Athens, Greece, and represented the United States at the World Education Convention in London. Emma died on April 15, 1870, in Troy, New York, at the age of 73.